it is another day of working on the banana, and what we're doing right now, we just picked up Rowdy from his office. We're headed up here to the steel house at Schulzen's to get some tubing for the roll cage, and that's what we're doing right now. So we're back in the shop, but before we can get to work on the banana, I've got to go harvest a part for Paul so that he can finish the steering on the golden nugget. These bolts are pretty worthless, but I'm going to send them anyway. Paul can figure out exactly what he wants to do. Well, there it is. Hopefully this will work for the steering on the golden nugget. All right.
Gotta get out my trusty cell phone for this. All right, we made it to Matt's Off-Road Recovery
Steering box.
to get another piece of the nugget.
Well, yesterday wasn't too productive, but today's gonna be, because we got Robbie here with us. Well, he's gonna be doing all the bodywork and paint on this.
Yeah, so we're gonna fix the drip rails where they got hit on the golden nugget recovery.
You're rubbing.
So we've got to pull off the trim and weld some stuff on and see if we can get it out.
Should we put this in the editing room?
Didn't break it.
I've never seen one remove like that before. Everyone just cuts the gaskets.
You can save the gasket if you can cut it.
I've got about 10 messages.
So this is a cover that goes over the drip rail, so we've got to get it off. It's going to destroy it coming off, but we really don't have a choice because we need to weld a tab here to pull this roof panel out. So, but I haven't pulled one of these off yet, so I'm going to learn. One down. So we're going to put this bow clamp on right in the where it's hit. We'll ratchet strap off of here and then release the pressure with hammers. So it's actually going to be a light pull,
Yeah.
but it will seem.
Well, anything with hammers I can get behind.
And then I'll straighten that drip rail back down. Yeah. You'll watch. Should very slowly want to start to walk out.
On this, speed up your process.
So it actually came out pretty decent. The dents go in much easier than they come out.
Well, I heard that bodywork is easy because all you have to do is apply exactly equal and opposite to whatever happened to make it.
Metal does have memory, but not that good of memory. So this is gonna, it might pop. Just be careful. Don't let your face in there. How does that look?
Nearly perfect, man.
It's actually pretty good. See what this one does. Okay, so now see all this cracked paint right here is where the pressure went up. So we'll try to actually came out pretty well. So I'm gonna come look. The roof section's pretty good, but this is gonna be a fun one.
Oh, wow.
It's not perfect on the bottom side, but the roof came out nice. So.
I can't believe that. Just with some vice grips and some straps. Well, I guess we won't have to scrap it after all.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're safe to cage this thing.
I think so.
All right, we are back from lunch and Trevor's back on the wiring. We're doing a nice wiring tuck in here. I don't know if we mentioned that. Rudy and I are gonna be working on the roll cage, getting it finished with the gussets and all the things that we need, getting it tied to the body real strong. It's gonna stiffen things up really nicely, give some structure to the body of the banana. And that's what we're gonna be doing for the next little bit.
Do we want to cover like the seatbelt or?
We wanna take the seatbelt out because this goes behind it anyway.
Yeah.
So we ought to just get rid of it.
There we go. Perfect.
So these holes are for the seatbelt mount, the upper shoulder strap in the back seat, because the cage has obscured the hole, the factory hole. But we'll be hooking the upper seatbelt into there. It's mostly just welding, so I just need to find things for Rudy to button up. Because this is going to the paint shop, and when it comes back, we're not going to want to weld on it anymore. Good morning. It is Saturday. Nobody's in here to work except for Rudy and Ed.
Yeah,
What's the weather like?
it's a real nice day today. No wind, no clouds, about 65 degrees. Be a good day.
We've got to finish that dash panel. I wanted to get this to Robbie's shop today, but it's not going to happen.
If you can find the material.
Yeah. We're going to go look and see what we got to skin that dash with. So I was looking around the shop for some, I don't know, 16 or 18 gauge steel. I don't have any except for in stainless. So this is getting a sparkly, shiny dash. See how that goes. So I've got to do this in 3 pieces minimum, because that's what it's going to take. So I've got a flat plane here and a curved plane there, but I'm going to cheat and make it flat in the middle. Where's Max?
Hey, Miss Lady. What you doing to me, girl? Hey, Miss Lady.
Lay right here with the tiniest bit of curve.
Science.
Yes. All right, so if I was to say that's 28 and a half right there, I think. I just went right there. 28 and a half. And then I'll pull off of this one. About 28 and a half. Okay.
fire.
That is an amazing fire starter.
You mean by amazing fire starter, you're talking about just the welder in general?
Yeah. There's the first piece right there.
Just need to be trimmed up to fit better? Just a little bit?
Just a little bit. I'll check it. I'll check it out. Okay, so Rudy, here's what I'm thinking. This down here at the bottom, I think we can plug weld those, and then use some kind of a seam sealer or something down here just to finish it. But I think this top section is going to need to be 100% and then polished. So this has been centered. How much do you have there? A quarter inch? I've got about 5/16 now.
Okay, yeah, that's
Centered? Okay. All right. Do you want to trade me jobs? You know the best thing about being a cameraman is it is easy. I left Rudy some terrible gaps to fill. But you know what real welders say? If you can step across it, you can weld it.
That's what the fitters say.
They weren't the worst you've ever done for me?
They weren't like on the axle where you're like, there, that's pretty good. It's like an inch gap.
That was for water drainage. Is that it?
That seems like it.
All right. Yeah, we'll figure that out. All right, we've got the custom dash started. I think we just got a couple more things and it's ready to go to Robbie's. All right, so we've just got a couple more things to button up. We're not going to bore you with that. This is going to be ready to go to Robbie's Monday, and that's that. Thanks for watching.
Who are you, good boy? Lady.